Hi everybody, this is Pradeep Kulkarni for IBS. Once again I am in front of you with a video on topic named as nomination facility. Nomination facility which is available for the bank customers with regard to different services. We will have a detailed discussion today. As far as the first we will try understanding whether it is a facility. And if at all it is a facility, to whom this facility and why this facility. Then we will try understanding which are all the legal provisions relating to this nomination facility. Then what act, which rules, etc. Then how the process of nomination goes. That's as a third aspect. And then which are all the accounts for which the nomination facility is available. And then next we will try understanding who can be the nominee, when can this nomination happen, how many number of nominees could be there, and what is the legal status of nominee, and with regard to nomination available for pension payment, that is arrears of pension, as well as provident fund account, as well as senior citizen deposit account scheme, and in some of the banks there is a gold loan also. So we will have a clear talk on all these aspects in today's video. As far as number one aspect, this particular facility is introduced in the banking for expeditious settlement, means early settlement, quick settlement of accounts of depositors or the locker holders or the customers who have kept goods in the custody. And while settling these things, bankers were facing big hardship, because to identify the legal heir, then there are always disputes amongst the legal heirs. To overcome that problem, this nomination facility is introduced, and simultaneously this facilitates the customers of coming over the hardships caused with regard to while settling the bank accounts. And bank account may be a deposit account, a locker account, or a safe custody account. I hope the number one aspect got clear. And as far as number two concerned, this nomination facility got introduced in the banking by amending the Banking Laws Amendment Act 1983, which enabled to insert the sections 45ZA, 45ZA to 45ZF, 45ZF in Banking Regulation Act 1949, PR Act 1949. These sections got inserted, and within which there are further details. I will not go into it because 45ZA pertains to deposit, 45ZC pertains to safe custody, and 45ZE pertains to safe custody of safe deposit locker. And then you may be wondering why I've told A, C and E, and what about the B, C and F? Please understand, B, C and F are talking about obligation on the bank to pay or deliver the articles to nominee only. And for this purpose, Banking Companies Nomination Rules Banking Companies Nomination Rules of 1985 and implemented in banking from 29th March 1985 onwards. 29th March 1985 onwards, these got implemented in banking industry. Next, what is the nomination? Nomination is simply customer's authorization to the bank to deliver the articles or make the payment of money which is deposited to a named person in case the customer dies. In case the customer dies, to whom to money to be paid or whom to articles to be delivered, that particular details is known as nomination. And whether nomination is a voluntary? No, it is a mandatory as far as accounts in the name of individual. Accounts name of the individuals, it is compulsory. In case the customer is not willing, then he has to make it in writing to the bank that he is not interested in nomination. And next, this facility is available only in accounts maintained by individuals, maybe a single or maybe a joint, but this nomination facility is available only for individual's account, and since the proprietor and the individual, they are not a separate entity, facility is also made available in a proprietary firm's account also. Then few aspects comes in, whether a non-resident in Indian, NRI, whether his account also nomination is available. Yes, very much available. Is it available in a non-resident's account? Yes, it is available in that account also. And then let us understand how the process goes. The process is forms are there, prescribed forms are there as per the rules, and the forms are different. For deposit, the DA1, DA2, DA3. Now what is this DA1, DA2, DA3? DA1 is for nomination, DA2 is for cancellation of nomination, and DA3 is in case the customer is willing to change or wants to change the name of the nominee, that variation he can make. And this is available in safe custody, then SC1, 2, 3, then safe deposit locker, SL1, SL2 and SL3. And in case of a joint accounts of a locker, the facility is available to make more than one nominee, and in such case, the 1A, SL1A and SL3A, these are the formats to be used. I hope these aspects are clear. Now next we will go on whether nomination in an illiterate depositor or illiterate customer's account, then the thumb impression need to be witnessed by two persons. And nomination in case of a minor's account operated by minor, nomination facility is not available, but a minor's account operated by guardian can definitely make a nomination. Okay, and these details on passbook or on a deposit receipts with regard to nomination facility are required to be entered. For example, nomination registered, but the name of the nominee is at the option of the customer. Then when this nomination can happen? This can happen normally at the time of opening of account, but it is the customer who can choose any time during the currency of the account. Then who can be the nominee? Nominee also necessarily should be only an individual. He can be a non-resident Indian. He can be proprietor also. Then who can't nominee? Who can't be the nominee? A partnership firm, association, society, company, trust cannot be the nominee. Can a minor be the nominee? Yes, definitely minor can be the nominee, but whenever the minor is nominated, then there must be a person who is a major need to be appointed to receive money on behalf of minor. Now, the next important aspect to note is the legal status. What is the legal status of the nominee? Please make a note. Nominee will not be a owner of the property received from the bank. He is a trustee towards the true owners, that is the trustee to the legal heirs of the deceased customer or dead customer. I hope the point is clear. Now, as I told you, that nomination is an obligation on the bank to make the payment of money and deliver the articles to nominee alone, and bank cannot deviate from it unless and until there is a court order. Means even the legal heirs comes also, bank cannot accept the legal heirs contention and can stop it. Now next is the number of nominees. In deposit account, whether single or joint, only one. Safe custody, this facility is available only in singly operated account. Safe custody in a joint account, no nomination facility. Safe deposit locker in a single name, only one nominee. Safe deposit locker in either or survivor or former or survivor, only one nominee. Safe deposit locker jointly operated, each one of the joint deposit locker holder can nominate, but IBA restricted it only to 2. And now let us understand few things with regard to pension and this PPF senior citizens. Please understand, PPF and senior citizen scheme is a government deposit. Therefore, as per the scheme details, there can be more than one nominee and proportionate share can be decided by the depositor. In the same way, payment of pension also, and payment of pension is the arrears of pension rules of 1983. Okay, I think we have discussed all the things. Thank you so much for being with me.